Hi, everyone. True love to all of you, and may you find your highest expression in every moment of every day. I just wanted to kind of knock off a fairly quick video here for you. Hopefully, you've been following along and on this journey of um, paradise, exploring paradise, and um, you're sharing it with your friends and others that you think might get some value out of it or take some perhaps kernels of truth and insights into themselves, and that's really what it's all about. But before I get too carried away, I just wanted to mention that this video will be more focused on the primal and primacy related to intimacy, but intimacy in general, like with ourselves and with the cosmos, with all of life around us. But it all starts within. And first of all, I just wanted to mention, that when a lot of people think of the word primal, and every word has an energy, of course, behind it. It's an idea, but ideas are also energy. So, especially when it's related to other ideas, like, I don't know, say sexuality or whatever, and then somebody says something is primal, or if somebody is out in the woods and or out in nature for a long time and they start behaving a certain way because they're getting like really connected and simplifying their life, they're getting connected to the earth, to Gaia, and then somebody says, well, they're behaving in a really primal way. Often what so-called civilized people do is kind of demonize that idea of primal. But this is one of the things that have been flipped around and gotten backwards through this grander flipping of the truth. So obviously the word primal or primacy comes from the base word prime. And if something is prime, it means it's something that we cannot do without. Okay, it's the first thing. It's the first thing that needs to be in place for everything else to follow. And, so there's no secondary, third, fourth, whatever, without the prime, without the first thing. And so obviously we could take that all the way up to, say, prime creator. There's all these creator gods and powers beyond the, say, the absolute prime creator, which is source, God that we talk about. But could all of those other creators and creations happen without the prime creator? No. So there always has to be a primal element to it. So really, when we're talking about something, say, like sex, if it's primal, it's something we really want to practice or achieve, because we're getting to the creator, the source of it, why it even exists at all, like where it begins, and what's most important in it. We get these grand revelations and understandings from getting into the primal and actually experiencing it, what it's all about. So that's also why you have like these wild women and wild men groups and discussions, because they have that understanding and wisdom about them, that they know they're talking about the primal and the benefits of that. And just knowing the beginnings of things and its essential elements, let's say, and then coming from that space. So whatever it is that we're talking about, as long as we're going about it from the right space, like from that energy and understanding, let's say that's another way, or say a complicated way to say, um, now I lost the word. See what happens when you complicate things. It's a way to say that you're my apologies. I just like totally lost the idea. Maybe it'll come back to me if I just keep talking. But I just wanted to make a video about that today, about not being afraid to be primal and explore the primal and know what it really is. And that'll make all the difference in the world. I guess that's what I was getting at with whatever concept I was trying to remember. But it's to, first of all, don't be afraid, have no fear, okay? But move forward with whatever wisdom that you have, like in consciousness that you have. I guess that was the word I was looking for. It's a fancy way of saying your consciousness. So wherever you're at, in consciousness, just move forward without fear and explore, but do it by digging into things. That's what we do when we explore. We really kind of get down in the dirt to find out, okay, what's really there, what's been lurking under the surface. So it turns out that the primal is things that have been often buried, or dust has settled on them over time. Even if they weren't buried by human hands, they were buried over seasons and time, and they're just waiting for us to uncover them again, to see the beautiful gems that are there. And this is also in our, of course, psyche, our energy field, our bodies as well, in a different way. All that primal stuff and energy is there, just waiting for us to unleash it again. And then there becomes a peace and a healing that follows from that kind of a understanding and exploration. So I hope that helps a bit, and gives you a little perhaps kernel of insight into what the primal is, and maybe approach things a little differently, or when people talk about the primal, you could maybe reflect on this and understand a little bit better of what they're talking about. At any rate, it's just my opinion, but I feel like it could be very helpful if you apply that to your life at every opportunity. And sometimes we have to make opportunities, right? But other times they just come along if the intention is there. So use your power of intention and persistence, and hope for the best. And that's all we can ever do in life. So thank you very much. And as I said, true love to you. And that is unconditional love. And hope for this new heaven and new earth to be manifested more and more every day with the light of our spirit and souls. Thank you for listening.